Today, Channel 5 Special Guides, we're talking about the Enlightenment and the social contract. The Enlightenment is the new ideas and beliefs from religious texts. Rulers met with people to let them have multiple religions, which resulted in enlightened absolutism to build stronger national states. European politics, philosophies, and science were dramatically changed because of the movement. The Enlightenment produced many books, essays, inventions, scientific discoveries, laws, wars, and revolutions. The American and French revolutions were directly inspired by the Enlightenment.
The different views of the Enlightenment between Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. Thomas Hobbes was the first major figure in the Enlightenment. He was the founder of modern political philosophies and political sciences. He has political ideas about imperial theory of nature. Thomas was linked with the royalists in the dispute between the king and the parliament. As two factions were in conflict, the scope of kingly powers, especially regarding raising money for armies. In Hobbes' eyes, he believed that humans object more than people.
John Locke believed that all moral ideas are grounded in experience, but these ideas can be clearly grasped, but just as clearly related to each other. Locke sees no reason as why ethics cannot be as clear and certain as a science as mathematics. According to Locke, the state of nature was not a state of war and license, but one of peace in which natural rights and obligations prevail.
The social contract. It is a view of that person's moral and or political obligations that are dependent upon a contract or agreement among them to form the society in which they live. However, the social contract theory is rightly associated with modern moral and political theory, and it's given its first full exposition in defense by Thomas Hobbes. To Rocco with the weather.
Thank you, Brock. And now to different views between John Locke and Thomas Hobbes on the social contract. John Locke believes that if we give up our right to ourselves, exact retribution for crimes, in return for impartial justice, backed by overwhelming force, we retain the right to life and liberty, and gain the right to just, impartial protection of our property.
Thomas Hobbes, the method of justifying political principles of arrangements by appeal to the agreement that would be made among suitable, situated, rational, free, and equal persons. He is infamous for having used the social contract method to arrive at the astonishing conclusion that we ought to submit to the authority of an absolute, undivided, and unlimited sovereign power.
Opinions on the violation of the social contract. John Locke's opinion is that if a ruler seeks absolute power, if he acts both as judge and participant in disputes, he puts himself in a state of war with his subjects, and we have the right and the duty to kill such rulers and their servants. Now over to Benny with Thomas Hobbes' opinion of the violation of the social contract.
Thank you, Rocco. There's no right to rebel, no breach of covenant on the part of the sovereign, and consequently none of his subjects, by any pretense of forfeiture, can be freed from his subjection. The rulers will define good and evil from his subjects. The king can do no wrong, because of his lawful and unlawful powers. Good and evil are merely commands, merely the will of the ruler.
That's NBC Nightly News for this Sunday night. I'm Kyle Kelly from New York. I'll see you right back here tomorrow evening. Good night.